Are we going to New York yet?
Nah, sadly.
It just said Queens.
Well, we are going to somewhere that has new in it.
Yeah, we're going to a new place, but I mean, it's all based on perspective, I guess.
Wow, New York has definitely changed over the years. Are you sure this isn't the game? Are you sure this isn't a film theory about New York's desolate time?
Let's not talk about game theory or film theory.
All right.
No, I'm just kidding. We can shit talk it all we want.
All right,
Maybe.
so this is the third world, right?
Yep, this is the third place. This is Queens. It's basically New Orleans.
New York.
Except it's like 100% cleaner.
Yeah, it
The
doesn't,
what?
and it looks like it doesn't reek of piss.
Yeah.
What I'm showing you here is the gimmick of this area. Everything is kind of like on blocks, so there's like a bit that's higher than another one, and then there's a bit that's higher than that one.
So
and-
you have 3 quadrants, and you have
Yeah, and all of the people are very picky about which quadrant they want to be in.
Oh,
Is there a difference between the 3? No. Well, that's what I
height. I think height is. By the way, I saw that texture pop into existence.
Yeah, the PS4 redo of this game's kind of shit.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna say this now. A lot of the PS4 versions of the PS2 games suck ass. Specifically, Jack and Daxter 1.
Okay.
I got Jack and Daxter 1 about a month ago, and the thing about the PS4 ports of these games is that they're all just upscaled emulated versions of these games instead of using the actual the things that the whatchamacallits
Oh, believe me, you haven't seen the absolute worst thing that happens in this game. It happens in this block of videos we're recording at the moment, but I can't remember exactly when. But something really bad happens because of the poor emulation of this game.
yeah.
How bad is it? Is it like game breaking bad?
It's not game breaking bad, but it's really annoying if you're actually interested in the story of this game.
Oh, again, the thing is that they do it's supposed to be, I think, an upscaled emulator, but it's a really, really annoyingly upscaled emulator. Like it's not Dolphin good. It's not Dolphin at all. Where Dolphin is an amazing emulator, but yeah, it's Jack and Daxter. I think I can't buy any of the other PS2 games because of Jack and Daxter, because that game has input delays, or at least I swear there's input delays.
That seems to happen a lot, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't let that bother me a lot because I don't play Jack and Daxter. I only play Jack 2.
I prefer Jack and Daxter over Jack 2.
Is it because it's brighter and more colorful and Jack doesn't talk like an angsty teenager?
That and the fact of I just like a pure 3D platformer over a pure 3D platformer with guns.
True, that makes sense. So, sounds kind of depressing when you have to rely on a kid to do your dirty work.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, this town uses a sunken ship to keep all the treasures and stuff safe then, but unfortunately it's got a bad case of the monsters in it now.
It's got the bad case of the random dungeon aspect.
So this is our dungeon of the game as a shipwreck.
Yep,
I'm not of the game, like of this hub world.
yep. It's also got the most exploitable thing in the game, which I'll explain in a couple of minutes.
Oh.
Oh boy, is it what I think it is? Infinite item usage? No?
I hope.
I mean, it would have been cool, but no, it's not.
That'd be cool.
And I must disappear for a couple of seconds, so keep talking, guys.
Alright, it's
Perfect.
not a exclamation point, which means what again? That means alert, we are going to do a time skip.
Yep. We're gonna time skip. Well, I mean, technically this is a time skip because we've been kind of quiet on content for this channel for a couple of weeks.
Mm-hmm.
personal things and whatnot, because I have a job and 4th of July just so happened to happen, and yeah, that was a thing. Oh, he's selling all the fishing stuff.
He doesn't need fishing, does he?
No, he never fishes. He is, however, making sure he has plenty of Dran's feathers.
Just so he can skip all that shit.
Yep.
So bad it makes him twice as thirsty.
Makes him a thirsty hoe.
Yeah. Alright, so... Is he actually gonna go... So... Oh, that's what the exclamation mark means.
Yeah. It's kind of like in Legend of Dragoon, where interactable stuff, you get that yellow exclamation point.
Okay. So this is technically like the Sunken Ruins from Gen 5.
Yes. From what I'm understanding.
Except it's half as plot important, and none of it's interesting.
And not as much bullshit.
And it also features the one thing that breaks this game entirely.
Alright.
Alright, let's see what it is.
I don't know if you'll find out about it this part, but as soon as it appears, I'll point it out, and it is amazing.
Is it infinite items?
No, it's just a way to make your character broken as hell.
Alright.
Oh boy, let's see it.
Time for this exploit to happen. Also, yeah,
be...
you sold some of your fishing gear and stuff.
Oh no, I decided I'm not bothering with fish in this game, so that they're gone. It's all gone.
Alright.
You sound so depressed from that.
Well, he kind of just got done running upstairs.
Welcome to the shipwreck.
Unfortunately, my dinner came at about the same time as we started recording, so if you hear any munching, that's why.
Oh, don't worry, Oh, go ahead, I'm sorry.
I'm going to try and keep it to a minimum, if I can.
Oh yeah, don't worry. Don't worry. Once we reach our tangent episodes, I always stock up on sandwiches.
Okay, so the shipwreck. What is special about the shipwreck?
I like the aesthetic of this dungeon.
Most of the monsters in this area are either ghost or pirate themed.
Alright. Ghosts or pirates. Okay, which means that... Which means what?
That's just the theme of this area.
That's it?
I guess so.
That's half as interesting right now.
Oh.
Corsia.
Yeah.
Or it sounds
Gunny.
like it's not supposed to be spelled that way.
Gunny. It doesn't look like it, but yeah, probably either mistranslation or
it pulls out a gun.
The skeletons with the guns in their hands.
Oh my God.
And I found the key already. Unfortunately, I have to find the balls.
Yeah, you still have to collect all the world building stuff. So
yep, get those chocolate salty balls ready.
Yep.
And this one has a tree in it.
Just a full tree. I mean, I think the first one had a building in it. I think.
Yeah.
It was a prison.
Prison.
Yep.
Prison confirmed.
So who technically is the best fighter in the game? Is it this kid?
Yep.
Oh, great.
He mostly sticks to main character for the entire game, and only uses
which annoys the hell out of one of the people who constantly watches this thread on LP Zone.
Because King Nothing is powerful. It's just that
all of the characters are powerful. It's just I've never bothered putting any abilities into them. So, here's a tiny bit of a spoiler. I do get a lot of mileage out of the character that we get this chapter.
All right.
Oh, hello. Looks like you need the cat person. What was the cat person called?
Stray cat.
Oh, stray cat. I forgot that thing existed.
Mm-hmm. Well, he only ever uses it in specific situations and whenever he needs to cross platforms.
Whenever I need to cross platforms or whenever I'm forced to. That's the times I use her.
Mm-hmm.
Sunshade. What the hell is a sunshade? Oh, don't you just hate it when that happens?
Pokemon.
It's full.
Oh, dude, any dungeon crawler I've ever played, I hate that so much.
Yeah.
I say Pokemon XD, not Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, mostly because like I'm that guy who grabs everything, even when the item's useless.
Yeah, I'm like that too, sadly.
Mm-hmm. An early game, whenever you only have like 10 slots for items, you start eating apples.
It's Kazan's weapon, but you can't carry anymore.
What?
Meanwhile, this guy's just checking his watch, just waiting for you. Just he has rape face going.
Yeah. Oh, you have all these weapons, and
You don't need the goddamn dagger. Just throw the goddamn thing out.
no, he's a klepto. He has to keep everything.
Oh my god, seriously?
Yeah, he did not. Yeah, he didn't get rid of it.
It would have been something good.
Who knows? I'll just check a walkthrough. Oh wait, no wait. Are items random in this game?
Mm-hmm.
Never mind. I
Oh,
can't check a walkthrough.
Yeah, that's what I thought, bitch.
Can't you turn your weapon into a rune or something like that?
Well, I think what happened here was I forgot how to discard weapons for a moment. There.
Oh god. That's why you're fiddling around. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. Little tiny trash
There
can.
we go.
In the trash can like waifus.
I really should have cut that bit out because,
Buster Sword!
You get the Buster Sword.
and I'll never use it.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I mean, I've got the owl sword, so why would I want to get rid of the owl sword
That's true. The owl sword is very powerful.
at this point?
Okay, so how many floors does this place have? Dare I ask?
Too many.
Yeah, that's what I
I'll Google it real quick.
Oh. But that ruins the surprise.
I'll Google it, but I'll make it a surprise. Oh yeah, this is gonna. Yeah, this is definitely. Again, the longer these get, the better the longer the tangents get to be.
Just let's have it sink in. Just how many tangents we can come up with.
Yeah.
All right, first tangent number 1. What do you think of Smashel?
Yes. Just yes to that. I need to get a.
goes to the bomb shelter as everybody screams.
Dude, I'm getting it as soon as I'm getting a Swanch on my birthday in like 3 months.
And I'm getting
Swanch.
one as well.
A Swanch, yes.
I'm gonna use my brother's Switch because I do love me some Ridley.
I don't know about like Ridley, but I loved everything else.
Oh, hush you! He's not as big as he may seem. He's just sensitive about his size. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Even though he was like super broken in
Project M.
No, not even Project M. In when people were playing it early.
Oh, he's not that bad.
His
I
tail
know
did
people-
50%.
I know his down B did 50%, but that's when you aim it.
Mm-hmm.
And if you do get hit from it, that's your goddamn fault.
Uh-huh.
Why is there
Hate
a first?
these. Hate these.
Mm. Oh, they're poison enemies, aren't they?
The worst. They can curse you.
Oh, they can curse you.
Curse.
Yeah.
We don't have a Song of Storms in this game to cure our curse either.
Yeah, sadly. I mean, at least they're not the equivalent of lave bats, so we're fine.
Yeah.
I do like the music though. Too
And
bad
yes,
about these cursing worlds sniping you.
The aesthetic is pretty good too.
Yeah. You got tasty water. Drink it and convert it to pee.
Go back to your Pokeball.
Return,
I do
Stray
like this.
Cat.
I do like me some Ridley though. I can't wait for Ridley. Who else are you excited for?
Nana and Popo, obviously.
Oh, you wobbling little jerk.
Hey, I'm not one of those people who are like, hey, let's wobble. I actually hate wobbling so much.
Yeah. It's either you like everything from Melee or you don't. Up there it is.
There we go.
Cursed.
Cannot change weapons.
And ooh, goddamn, you're about to die there.
The
Well-
cost the cost status effect means you cannot change your weapon.
Well, you already
Right.
stick to one weapon anyways, so...
Yeah, when it's someone who has sense playing this game, it's a problem. But when it's me, it's not really that much of a problem.
Yeah. Well, it's like when you're like someone who like uses the other characters besides just the main character. Which
And
I
this
mean,
one?
it makes sense. I've done stuff like that where I'll just do. I'm just like, yeah, I don't use this other stuff. Like in Yakuza 0, I only ever use Slugger Majima because Slugger Majima is best Majima.
Does he hit people with his baseball bat?
Yes. That is what the entire style is based. Like he even has a nunchaku like baseball bat move.
So yeah, this I do like this. I do like the aesthetic of having different ways to progress. This place has a hook. Last two places had keys or
Mhm.
ways to burn bramble. That's pretty clever. And I'm guessing the ship cabin key is the way to the secret question mark area, right?
Yeah.
No,
No.
that's the work door for this area.
Gotcha.
The secret question mark thing is something entirely that I'm not going to spoil because you need to see it for yourself.
All right.
Oh boy, is it filled with insta kill? Is it filled with
Damn
insta
it.
kill moots?
Let's hope not. You have so much stuff. Is there like no place to store things in this game?
Oh, there is.
You just didn't think about it until this, did you?
I didn't realise I'd have this much stuff at this point.
This game.
Because
Haley is
'Cause
a
we-
hoarder.
What you don't actually see in the videos that I've cut it out is between recordings I actually do go back to the treasure areas whenever I can to stock up on stuff.
Gotcha.
Makes sense.
Sometimes you overstock though.
Yeah.
Oh. That's
Yes,
cool.
use the pulley. Use
But
it
just make
and
sure
proceed.
play hooky.
And now we're leaving the dungeon temporarily to start setting up all the stuff that I've gotten so far.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe get another backpack to help you out. I just realized you can't jump in this game.
Nope.
You
have-
can technically jump, but that's only with Stray Cat and jumping across pits.
That
Yeah.
does not count and you know it.
Yeah.
It doesn't at all.
You can't even climb up inclines like that. You can only take stairs. Picky little shit.
I know, right?
So, Queens. Alright, where is... Alright, let's rebuild Times Square over here.
Wrong
And Crime
Queens.
Alley over... and Crime Alley over there.
Wrong Queens.
The Sheriff's Office. Where does the Sheriff's Office go?
It goes by the sheriff's office. Wait.
I'm just putting everything loosey-goosey for the moment until they start telling me where I have to put them.
Yeah.
This isn't my fountain.
This is wait, this isn't my washer dryer. I'm keeping it anyways.
These aren't my glasses.
I thought you said plastic surgery. I'm keeping them.
I was pretty sure that some of these places had some external use, or more external uses other than treasure, progression, item getting, and shops. Maybe there's like an area that's like...
Not really, that's pretty much it. It's item progression, extra treasures, and characters you interact with for 100% mostly.
That's not a good way to spend an afternoon, huh, Kazan?
Eh.
The sequel sort of fixes that.
Sort of fixes that. Probably looks
Because-
like
Because in the sequel you've got a permanent full town that you don't need to build, and what you're